Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got some more 4D puzzle to show you guys here. So here we got some warships this time, and we're gonna open them up one by one, and let's get right into it. So first up, we're gonna be taking a look at HMS Hood. It's 1 in 1700 scale, so they're very small. But let's just crack it open, shall we? Yep. Let's take it right out of the box. Let's just check the contents. Okay, just put the box to one side. So here we have our instructions. That's a very nice colorized picture right there of the finished model. Very, very nice. Now that says 1,001 in 1/748 scale. What the heck happened there? I mean, 1,700 on the box and then 1,748. What on earth is going on? Well, it is a budget model, so there's going to be some information here that's going to be incorrect. Now, it is HMS Hood from 1941. Okay, so there is the instructions. There's not really much. So we got like the two halves of the hull, got 4 turrets, the main mass, 4 masts, and a couple of funnels to put on. So that's about it. All right, so let's just put that there. So there is the contents inside this bag. So let's just remove it and take it out. Ooh, it looks like we got a very nice little black color display stand. Okay, let's just take all the parts out. All right, so I cut all the pieces and I've cleaned them all up. So now we can start assembling the model. There we go. Okay, let's put these two halves together. They just snap in place. These are really, really tight. Okay, there we go. Now the turret. So turret at the front. Turret number A. Okay. Turret B. Okay. Let's put the funnel on. Smokestacks. There we go. Second smokestack. Okay. Just like that. The main mass goes in just like that. Alright. And that's the main mass. Just put them in. Okay. Got it in now. There we go. Okay. Let's put the last turret in. There we go. And now turret C. Okay. Just like that. Now turret C is slightly loose, but that's okay. Let's just fit it there like that. And there we go. And there's the finished HMS Hood. Okay. Let's put it on a stand. Let's clear this up. Alright, so there you go. Just put this to one side, and now let's check out the next model. So up next we have the Virginia Class Submarine. Now this is 1 in 700 scale. Not sure if that's really accurate or not, because 1 in 700 is supposed to be big. But nonetheless, now let's just check it out. Now I've got 2 instruction manuals. That's interesting. Yeah, so they slipped in 2 instruction manuals, which is really weird, but nonetheless, okay. So we can just keep that to one side. It's basically the same thing. So, okay, so there's the instruction. Very straightforward. So it looks like we've only got 4 pieces here to put together. Just put that to one side. And there's your parts. This is all black color plastic. Okay. Let's just take this out of the bag. Okay, we got our stand. Got the 2 halves of the body. Alright, so we got all the parts clean. So now let's just put this all together. This is very straightforward. So we got 2 halves. These are very tight, so they just clip right in. Okay. So there we go. So there's the front submarine done. The island right there. And then we got the engine. They just pop straight in like that. And there we go. It's all done. And there we go, it's all done. Okay. Well, let's just take a closer look. Up close for the camera. There we go. There we go. Okay. So there's your Virginia class submarines. Got pretty good details. Got a lot of ballast details right here. Looks like torpedo tubes right there. Okay. Missile launcher tubes. That's the two little paint applications. White. Very, very nice. And let's just put it on stand. There we go. Okay. So there's your Virginia class submarine, all done. Now let's move on to the next one. Now up next we have the Aegis Class Destroyer, now only 1/1000 scale. Let's just take the model out. Okay. So there's your colorful instruction. So it looks like we've got a few pieces here to put. So this is actually, so we got like, looks like we got 10 parts to put together. No problem. So there's the destroyer inside the baggie. All right, let's just take this out. Okay. All right, so we cleaned up the parts. So now let's assemble this model. Okay. Straightforward. Two halves of the hull connect together. Now we've got the gun in the front. Okay, and that goes in right there. Okay, we got the gun on. It's not too bad. Okay, next thing we need to do. Okay, looks like we got one of these small pieces here. Looks like this piece goes here at the front. Just like that. Then we got the main mass. Goes over here. And this just sticks in just like that. Okay. And then the next piece goes in like this. Goes right on top of the smokestack. I think that's the smokestack. Well, this one's really loose. Up next, we got these smaller pieces here. So these goes in here. There's another one. Same way. There we go. That one's easy. And then the last piece here. Look, I'm not going to force it all the way in. Let's just leave it like that. And now the final. These Tomahawk harpoons missile launcher. There we go. And there's your Aegis Class Destroyer. All fully assembled up. Very nice model. Okay. Now I'll just put it on stand. Alright. So that's 3 models down. Now let's do the next one. Up next we have a German submarine from World War II. This is a U-boat. So let's just take the parts out. Now this one is slightly different than the other series. So we've got black and white instruction manual. Looks very clear. Alright. Straightforward. So let's just put this to one side. And here are the parts. So everything here is all just one color. It's all gray colored plastic. So let's just take this out of the bag. Okay, got our stand. Same type of stand. There's the pieces on the sprue. Got the top deck. And there's the fuse. Okay, so we got the U-boat all done. We'll put all the pieces together. It's very straightforward. Now I had to use a little super glue just to secure the bow section here because it was all opening up. It's not too bad. It's got some pretty good detail. Very simple. I really wish they add some periscope details in there, but well, there's your periscope. It's very short. So there's your little rudders at the front. So now let's put it on stand. Okay. Alright, it doesn't seem to want to sit. Oh, it's because of this. It's because of the keel section for the U-boat. Now these stands are all the same. Okay. So you can see here, the stand has got curves Whereas the U-boat, the bottom part, the keel section, you can see there's this piece right here. So it's not really flat or curved. So there's a piece sticking out. So it doesn't seem to want to sit properly. So the only way to display the U-boat is that if we, according to the instructions, we have to lower these flaps down, the two front paddles, you know, these two front paddles right here. So we just lower them down in the position, and then we can actually, so that's how we can display the U-boat. And there we go. This is the only way to display the U-boat without it falling over. So literally the display stand is, well, you can use it as a spare, or we can actually modify it a little to make it sit. So no problem, we can just put the stand to one side. And now, let's check out the next model. Will be this Type 055 missile destroyer. Okay. Now that's one, it's 1100 scale. So let's just check it out. Okay, looks like we got the same type of instruction manual for these later series. Black and white print, very straightforward. Looks like we've got a very nice instruction layout here. Okay, just put this to one side. So there's your bag of parts. Let's open this. Okay, looks like a very nice paint application job right there. There's the lower hull. Okay, looks like we've got plenty of pieces here. Okay, looks like we got the bow pieces there. We got some superstructure, guns, and there's your stand. There's our stand. All right, so we got the parts cleaned up. Now let's get this boat going. All right. Well, this boat has got a really sharp front there, the bow. Let me just put this out of the way. Let's just try to get this clear out. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a very big clip sound. So next thing we have to do is to put this bow deck to the front here. Now this is the front of the ship, the bow. That's the deck right there. Just put it on. Okay, we got the gun. This goes on right over here. Just slides right in. Okay. Straightforward. And then up next we have a smaller gun unit right here, and this goes right here. A smaller gun, push it straight in. Okay. And up next we got the bridge superstructure. I believe, yeah, it goes in like that. Snug fit. And up next we have the top, the mass. I think this part goes in just like this. Okay, now we got the final piece right here. Not sure what this piece is. It just fits in like this. Just like that. And we're done. And there it is. There's the missile destroyer. Fully completed. Very sleek looking ship. Very nice. Love the details on this one. Now this one's a cleaner version compared with the Aegis. Now let's put it on stand. Just like that. Alright. Well, let's just put the U-boat on the outside. Okay. So there you go. Now let's go to the next one. So up next we have the Wasp class amphibious assault ship. So this is a helicopter carrier. And this one is in a 1 in 1600 scale. So let's just take this out of the box. A little tight though. Okay. Alright, so we got our instructions as usual. Looks like this one has got about 10 pieces to put together. We've got 5 helicopters to put on. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at the ship itself. So there we go. Looks like we got a very nicely painted deck right there. So let's just take the parts out. Alright, so we're back. It's been a very tedious process. My fingers are a little busted up from cleaning all the pieces, especially superstructure parts here. They are very, very rough. Now I've been cleaning up the front of the superstructure here. It's not very perfect, but at least it's okay. So now we can get on with the building itself. Well, let's start with the hull. So first things first. So we gotta take the deck, the landing deck here. So we're gonna put it right here so it fits just like that. Okay. There we go. Fits in just like this. And now we take the lower hull and attach all this on top. No. And now up next we need to take, there's a side elevator here that fits just over here, side. Okay, it's a side elevator. Okay, just push it straight in. Okay, just like that. Now we need one of these. Now this piece here goes in here. Okay. I think that's a lifeboat. I think that's a lifeboat with the derrick. Okay. Now we need this piece over here. Put it over here. Okay. Okay, this piece goes right here. Okay. So there's no more fit to the side here. Now we gotta move on to the main superstructure. So this piece goes here. Alright. Now the next one is this piece. This piece goes right over here. And this one goes in just like this. Mast structures here. And this one goes in just like this. Okay. And then the final mass goes, okay, so goes in over here. Okay, just like that. So there's the ship, all done. Very, very nice. Love the paint details on the main deck. And now all we got to do is just put all our helicopters. Now these helicopters are really, oh, sorry about that. These helicopters are really, really tiny. Super tiny. So we just put them on the deck, just like this. Just line them up any way we want. There we go. Just like that. And there we have it. There's the Wasp class amphibious carrier, all fully completed. Now we can put it on the display stand. Just like that. And bam. Very, very nice. I think that's one of the best ones. And now, down to the final ship. Alrighty, so now we're down to the last and final model. This is the USS Ronald Reagan CVN 76. And this is a 1 in 2100 scale. Very nice image of the super carrier there. So, let's just take it out of the bag. This is the very last model to build. Put the box to one side. Okay, there's our instructions. Black and white as usual. Alright. Looks like we don't have much. Now, unlike the Wasp, it's got more parts. This one has only got about less than, what, 4 pieces here. And we got 5 jets to put on. Okay. Straightforward. So there's our bag of parts. Let's just take it all out. Alright, so we're back. After I finished cleaning all the parts, now let's get this all done. Let's put the main deck on the hull. Now they just snap right in. Really wish this was a 3-section hull, just like on the Wasp. So there's the top, all done. Nothing attaches to the side. Now we just got to attach the island together. I think that's how it goes, yes. So that's the island, alright. Attaches like that. And there's the front. Now the front of the island goes, okay, thing like this. Yeah. Yep, there's the front. So it attaches like that. There we go. So we got to be very careful that we don't snap off like these little radars, the little masts, and so on. Now we can attach this to the flight deck over here. There we go. Alright, so there it is. There's the Ronald Reagan, fully completed. And now, let's put all the fighter jets on the deck. So we got like folded wings, so we can just put them right here, maybe on the, put them over there. On the elevators, let's put another one over there as well. And now, these open wings, Sukhoi-ish looking jets, just put them over there in the takeoff position. So there you go. There's the completed Ronald Reagan. Let's just put it on stand. Okay. Just like that. And we're all done. Right, so there you have it, guys. There are all 7 of the 40 puzzle warship series. Now, it is a great build. I enjoy building this. And I think one of my personal favorites will be the Ronald Reagan and the Wasp. I think these two are actually very good. But the top, I think one of the best ones will be the Wasp. I think the deck detail, the hull, everything else, the helicopters, they're all very good. The Ronald Reagan is not too bad. The paint applications for the flight deck is actually not too bad. They're very good. The U-boat is not too bad, even though it's just all gray. But that is a slightly weaker one. And then the Hood, the Aegis Destroyer, the Missile Destroyer, and the submarine, the Virginia Class Submarine. These are all very good. Except that, you know, you gotta hit some misses here with the paint applications and all, especially with the Aegis and the Hood. So these two are the slightly weaker ones in paint applications, whereas the rest of them are actually not too bad. Ronald Reagan and the Wasp has got very beautiful flight deck detailing, and they're very crisp, including the Missile Destroyer has got very good paint applications. I mean, I give it a thumbs up. This is actually a very nice little collection. If you're into little 40 puzzle warship collection, please do get them. I got this from Shopee Malaysia, and if you would like to get your hands on this, I will leave a link down in the description. And hope you guys like today's video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys again next time.